Team, welcome back. Whether you're getting out of Dodge for spring break or staying put in West Michigan, chances are your kids will be spending some time on smartphones or tablets. So what apps should they be using to keep their brains busy and active while they're out of school? Well, this morning, teacher and tech expert Andy Losick is in studio to talk about this. We appreciate you coming in here. You've been looking at a lot of these apps out here to find some that aren't just going to keep them busy. They're also going to kind of stretch their minds, which is a good thing. We're going to look at 5 of them right now, and in about 20 minutes, we'll look at another 5. Okay. So let's start off. What's number 1, Andy?
Well, the best thing that your kids can do with their iPad over spring break is hit that off switch and turn it off and unplug. But, you know, that's easy to tell somebody who may not be going anywhere, but somebody who's got a 24-hour car ride coming up, or even 3 hours on Southwest tomorrow. You know, we want some apps that are going to entertain them, but keep their brains going too.
Yeah, so the number 1 app is Use Your Imagination.
Yes.
Number 2, what's that one?
Well, I love Keynote, and Keynote is Apple's version of PowerPoint.
Okay.
But instead of these kids, you know, sitting around doing middle management bad presentations, they can assemble their whole, you know, their whole trip. They're going to take pictures and movies all the whole time they're wherever they are, even if they're sticking around, just running around the backyard with it. Put together some cool presentation. It does a lot of neat design stuff besides just slideshows.
So once they get there, they can maybe show their trip there or their trip on the way back.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty
absolutely.
cool. Number 3 here is Maps.
Maps. Let your kids be part of the navigation. That was something that I grew up doing. We would travel from Arizona to Michigan in a conversion van every summer, and my sister and I would get to ride shotgun and navigate, and we'd be looking for places to eat and stuff. So make your kids part of the adventure.
Involve them. That's a great idea, because I have an 8-year-old who would love to do that. And both my kids are crazy for maps, and so that would work out well. Great idea. Number 4, CargoBot.
Now, CargoBot is one that's a puzzle. It's not so much creativity, but the neat thing that CargoBot does is it introduces them to computer science and the idea that they have to actually code this claw. It's like the claw at the pizza joint, and they have to put in order all the steps that it's going to do in order to complete the task. And it slowly progresses and gets harder and harder, and it's fun for us too.
What's Replay? That's your 5th one here.
Replay is a super easy video editor. And so all you have to do is take pictures and shoot video, and then Replay is very intuitive in that it goes in and analyzes color and tempo and all these things, and it just builds this really high-end video for you. So you can create you know, really neat memories of your trip or whatever.
What kind of devices can I get all these on? Can I get them on Android? Can I get them on Kindle?
Well, these are all for the iPad.
Okay.
There are similar versions, some of these, but like Replay is strictly going to be for an iPad. Apple actually used that app in their latest product launch for the iPad Air 2. Right. And so, I mean, if it's an app that's, you know, that awesome that Apple's using, it can make your spring break pretty cool too.
You know, I'll tell you what, all these tablets and all this new technology has certainly made the trip down to wherever you're driving a lot different these days, because it's not just staring out the window looking at scenery go by. All right, well, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're going to have 5 more, as we mentioned here, coming up in about 20 minutes. And it's going to tell you 5 more ideas that you can load onto that app or onto those pads to help your kids out. It is now 6:20.